In this tutorial, we'll walk through the complete process of submitting a public comment in cdpACCESS, from navigating to the module to final submission. There are two ways to get to the Public Comments module. You can go through My cdpACCESS and select Public Comments, or navigate through Current Cycle and choose Public Comments from there. Under My Public Comments, you can view all of your public comments, including both submitted and unsubmitted public comments. To view public comments that have been submitted and made available for others to see, select Current Cycle. Here, you will be able to view all public comments that have been designated as public. Once you land on the Public Comments page, you'll see a list of all public comments submitted by other users. You'll also notice the columns for Committee Action Hearing, Results 1 and 2, and a filter button that works the same way as filters in other cdpACCESS sections. To start a new public comment, click the Create Public Comment button. This opens the Public Comment Assistant page, where you'll choose which proposal you want to comment on. Find the relevant proposal from the list and click the New Public Comment button next to it. A modal window will appear with a drop-down, asking for the action you want to take. Important note: if you want to create a public comment, you must select the option As Modified by Public Comment, AMPC. If you choose any other option, the system will redirect you to the Documentation tab, and you won't be able to make additional edits. When you update a public comment, you'll see different options. Here's what each one means so you can choose the right action. Modify as follows is making changes to the original public comment. Further modify as follows means you are agreeing with the public comment but want to add additional changes. Replace as follows. Use this if you are replacing the public comment in its entirety. Then click Create Public Comment to continue. Now it's time to add your content. In this page, you have three options: Add New Content, Import from Book, or Import from Proposal. For this demo, we will select Import from Proposal. Next, select the section or sections you want to add, and click Import Sections. Once imported, your section will appear in the left navigation panel. Click on it to make your edits. Once you select one section, click on the Edit button to open the editing interface. There, you'll select an instruction from the drop-down menu, such as Revise as follows, and then make your changes directly in the editor below. The three-panel view at the bottom of that page shows the original codebook text, the original proposal text, and a live preview of what your changes will look like. Once you've made all the changes you need across your sections, click Save at the bottom of the page. By clicking on the I button, you will have the option to preview how your public comment will appear in full. In the left panel, you can access the ROCAH details, the original proposal, and the public comment information. In the Settings section under Tools, you have the options to transfer public comment ownership to another user, which will make them the owner, or delete public comment. Now head to the Documentation tab. Here you can add your reason statement and cost impact information. In the Attachments page, you can upload any necessary documents. Once you select your document, make sure you click on the Upload button below. If the attachment is in PDF format, you will see in the section below the options to include it directly in the comment, link to it, or attach it as a standalone file. Non-PDF attachments will appear as a link in the proposal notes. When you're ready, go to the Finalize and Submit section. There, you'll see a checklist of everything required for submission. Once your entire checklist is blue and all items are marked done, the Submit Public Comment button becomes active. Go ahead and click Submit After submitting, you'll receive a confirmation message.